All right, bye-bye. And as we just discussed, President Trump just now defending his former National Security Advisor, Michael Flynn, along with what the president called FISA abuses. That's after the president yesterday said he was surprised that Attorney General William Barr does not expect U.S. Attorney John Durham's review of the origins of the Russia probe to lead to a criminal investigation of former President Obama or Vice President Biden. Let's bring in Trey Gowdy, former South Carolina congressman and federal prosecutor. He now hosts a great new podcast, the Trey Gowdy Podcast, well named as well, on Fox News Radio. Check that one out. I love it so far. Tell me a little bit about what you thought in regards to the Attorney General's statement yesterday. He seemed to be letting everybody know that he does not intend to bring these cases up against the former president and vice president.
Well, Dana, thanks for having me. The way I interpreted what AG Barr said is the DOJ investigates fact patterns and criminal statutes. They don't investigate people. I mean, I think that's the Republican complaint with what's happened over the last 4 years is you don't target people, you target fact patterns, you target criminal statutes. But the broader point that AG Barr was making is we have to have more ways to hold folks accountable in our culture other than indictment. I mean, you can't say you're either indicted or you did a good job. I mean, the media, the voters, other people have to say, you know what, you may have narrowly avoided an indictment, but you abused a position of trust or you engaged in malfeasance, and we're going to hold you accountable. It can't just be indicting someone. There have to be other ways to do it.
So then Lindsey Graham, the senator from South Carolina, I know you know him well, he says he's going to have some hearings on all of this, including what he says is FISA abuse. Now, do you think that could get to the root cause of any of this?
Oh, I think the United States Senate can get to the root cause quicker than anybody else because they control confirmations. They control, you know, if there's ever an FBI vacancy, they control that. The next AG, his committee, remember, think back to the Horowitz hearing that he had. I mean, Horowitz is no flaming Republican. He was picked by Obama and confirmed unanimously by the Senate. Horowitz says there are problems with the FISA system. So, yeah, I agree. I'm pro-law enforcement. I agree we need surveillance programs, but you either got to change the process or the people, and in this instance, you may need to change both.
Maybe a last question to you then. I noticed that the Democrats have signaled that they want redacted information from the Mueller testimony that was given during that investigation, and they say that they have an ongoing impeachment inquiry, and that's why they need these documents. So is that never going to be over? I mean, is that true? Do you just leave it open so that you could continue to investigate?
It will be an 8-year-long impeachment inquiry if the president's reelected. And I really don't know what my fellow citizens thought. When you made Adam Schiff and Jerry Nadler the chairman of two really important committees, I mean, what the hell did you think they were going to do? They're going to investigate the president. Grand jury material is sacrosanct for a reason, Dana. I mean, the U.S. government speaks through indictments, not through grand jury testimony. So if you got enough, indict, and if you don't have enough, don't do oppo research through the grand jury. And I think that's why that does not need to become public. I mean, grand jury testimony, either indict or shut up. That's my position on grand jury material.
Couldn't have said it better myself, indeed. And also, I love your new podcast. Thanks for coming on the show, Trey.
Thank you. I love yours, too, with the other guy whose name I can't remember.
Oh, thank you. Steyerwalt. Yeah, right. All right. Thank you, Trey.
Yeah.